Welcome, everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Berry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
They really struggled against this team last year, despite having comparable talent. I mean, they got swept in the season series.
To the inside. Robinson with a steal. Here's Brunson. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Hayes. And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brent, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays and get more consistent on the offensive end.
Cunningham outside. Back to Hayes. And Bay, here we go. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Brunson. Capitalizes off the crossover.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich from long range. Cunningham outside. Over Randall. And again, the Pistons missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
To the left side wing. Back to Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Now Hayes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
I think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Now here's Randall. Rose outside. There's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And if you're the defense, you can't let Rose run all over you because you will be forced to foul.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago, 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
Now here's Hayes. Jacks up a 3. Rose grabs the board. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Robinson. And here's Brunson. Clock at 6. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
What a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games, and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season, and Boston still had the big 3. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
Pass to Stewart. Baseline try. Off the left rim and out. Here's Barrett. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Hayes.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
I don't even know what I'm running.
And here are the Knicks now. Pass to Barrett. From deep, Rose. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Pistons trailing. Hayes with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Back to Hayes. Oh, trying his luck from deep. That shot, no good. New York goes the other way with it. Rose with it. Pass to Barrett. Launches a three. And Bay pulls it down.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Back to Hayes. A shot to stop the drought. Fires in the triple.
That three-point shot is not something Killian is great at yet, but he's still committed to developing there.
Outside Barrett. Back to Rose. Over Hayes. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
It's ugly.
The Pistons making a switch here. Detroit with the ball. They trail by 6. The three is up. Another three for Detroit.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Outside Barrett. No good. A bit long that time.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Now here's Quickly. Pass to Barrett. And here's Brunson from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 9 points. Now here's Stewart. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Quickly. Outside Barrett. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
RJ is going to improve year after year on the skill to recognize plays and to stay a step ahead of the D.
Outside Bogdanovich. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Brunson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them.
Nice.
Just tremendous so far.
Nice.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The free throw drops for Diallo.
Well, he might have been considered a project coming out of college, but Diallo did not take long to prove himself as a legit NBA athlete and talent.
Barrett can't hit.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Yeah, a lot of fans got to know Diallo in 2019. He won the dunk contest that year, Brent.
Yeah, BA, go back and check those highlights out. He put on a heck of a show, had some amazing dunks. I think he even leapfrogged Shaq on one of them.
Now here's Quickly. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They double Randall. Marked him down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Ivy. Outside Bogdanovich. Diallo outside. Off the mark, and a bad shot there. New York trailing. Now Barrett. Six to shoot. The Pistons clear it.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And the basket is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now a timeout called by New York. And the Knicks making a change here. So it's the Knicks now. It's a 3-point game. To the middle. Here's Toppin. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, BA? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should. When you look at the Pistons, and this team has been trying to build something here. It's been struggling to do so as of late, but first pick in Cade Cunningham, really huge draft in 2022 with some young talent coming in. This is a very young and very exciting team now.
Pass to Stewart. The Pistons need to get one up quick. The 3, Diallo connects from downtown. Diallo's got 8.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Stolen by Quickly. And it's Randall with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Ivy. And Toppin pulls it down. Right, and the Pistons have had several very high draft picks, Brent, but so far, the pieces they've added just haven't totally meshed together.
Well, maybe from the previous years, BA.
No, gotta get this, cut it off.
Coming season and moving forward is going to really gel and produce some excitement for this fan base in Detroit.
Here's Quickly. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Pass to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Randall with it. Defended by Burks. Reddish misses. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Quickly outside. The kick out to Fournier. The 3-ball. Rebound Detroit. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ivy. Diallo outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times.
Man. Let's try.
Times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
The free throw drops for Diallo.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Now here's Quickly. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Randall can't hit.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And he drives in.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
Outside Fournier. Will it go? Kept alive. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Bagley. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
And that's his third bucket at 8 attempts.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Bagley. He shoots a three. He drops it from range. Bagley's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about that? Bagley stretching the floor out a little bit, and this is going to make the offense really tough to guard.
Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 12.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Barrett. Livers with a rebound. The Pistons leading.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
The first free throw is good.
It's exciting to look at a young player like Killian Hayes, who's got a lot of raw potential and is still fighting to find his way and how he's going to make solid contributions to his team.
Rose with it. Brunson up top. The Pistons clear it. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. Hey, from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. Rose outside. Outside Brunson. Back to Rose. Kicks it out to Barrett. Puts up a three. And the Knicks miss again.
Them struggling tonight. They need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Hayes attacking. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Obi Toppin.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, BA, it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
On the wing, Burks. Pass to Hayes. Bay with it. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Bay's got himself on the board with a three there.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
It's Barrett on the wing. He's got 6. And again, the Knicks missing.
Man, it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Bay with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Bay, good.
They focus to get through the contact, take that hit, and still finish.
Outside Brunson. Toppin left side. And Stewart over to help. And stolen by Stewart. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Now here's Hayes. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bay. This one for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the Knicks call time here. Rose. Outside Barrett. To end the drought. He's off on that one. And the Pistons going the other way now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Burks. And again, it's Detroit.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Outside Brunson. There's the triple. The rebound by Stewart.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Hey, from long range. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Rose, left side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
Detroit calls timeout.
USBA?
The Knicks making a switch here. And that one falls for Rose.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
Barrett up top. Lets it go from deep. And again, the Knicks missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Back to Randall. They double Randall. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Barrett. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Barrett's got 4 points in the quarter.
Barrett does a good job there just creating the shot for himself. He is a scorer.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Counted from distance. And the Pistons lead by 18.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
They double Randall from the arc. The Pistons clear it.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And this is what makes Ivy special, his ability to finish with power at the rim.
Rose with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Outside Barrett. Shakes him. Lets the 3 fly. And Ivy pulls it down.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Cunningham. That one doesn't drop. New York goes the other way with it.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Top it inside. Out to Rose. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Rose has gotten 4 this quarter.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter.
Outside Bagley. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
New York on D. Toppin with a double team. Cunningham outside. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. Ivy's shot is off. And here's Quickly. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Bagley, no good. And here's New York now, trailing by 17. Here's Reddish. No good from outside. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
It's good. Randall's got 6 points.
That's how you execute the pick and roll. Randall slicing well after setting the screen. Good timing.
Here's Bagley. And no good. And New York will come the other way. Reddish on the wing. Toppin outside. Pass to Fournier. Now Randall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We've got 1:23 left in the second period. They double Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Fournier. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
Yep, up for the shot. Fournier knew that one was coming as he got knocked off, but the whistle blew.
So both teams making some changes here.
And Evan Fournier is the longest tenured NBA player out of France. There were 10 French-born players during the 21-22 season.
First personal foul.
And Fournier from France, one of the countries on the rise in the basketball world, Grant.
No question. I mean, Canada has become a clear number 2 to the U.S. Then it's France, Australia, Germany with lots of guys in the league. Evan Fournier, a big reason we'll see more Frenchmen.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Fournier with the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Stewart. And the layup is good. Stewart's got his first basket.
Shooing off all the contact, Stewart able to get through with an aggressive play.
Here's Fournier. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hayes. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Reddish. Pass to Randall.
Oh, I had him.
Shoot over Stewart. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Oh, sir. Stewart not letting that one go.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Now here's Rose. Pass to Brunson. Over Hayes. Brunson misses. Here's the break. Cunningham on the wing. Back to Hayes. Bogdanovich. From deep. It's hauled in by Robinson.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Rose up top. The kick out to Brunson. From downtown. Here's Barrett.
Play takes so long
off
to
the right side of the
develop.
rim.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Outside Bogdanovich. And the three off target. Here's Rose. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Count it. Hayes has got 12 points.
Looking really comfortable. Hayes on the inside knew he had enough room.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. Here's Hayes. He's got 12. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Oh, Robinson with a block.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And it's Cunningham missing.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And the Knicks call time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Killian Hayes is a PG, and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Rose outside. Pass to Randall. Back to Rose. The three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Rose has got 9.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
Now here's Cunningham. Wide open. And he gets the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Cunningham, right side. Puts it up from the high post. Pass to Hayes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And this is where you start to get excited seeing Killian Hayes play with confidence.
And the Pistons making a change here. And he makes both free throws. A difficult situation for New York. Now Rose. He's got 9. Right side Brunson. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Here's Hayes. He's got 14. It's rebounded by Barrett. Here's New York. Misses from short range. Detroit with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts the move on. That one is off. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Rose. Pass to Brunson. From behind the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Hayes with it. Noel, no good. Barrett up top. Inside. Here's Randall. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Randall's got 8.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Here's Ivy. Give him 8. Pass to Livers. From deep. Buries it from 3. And the Pistons lead by 18.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Fournier. The rebound by Diallo. And the Pistons with possession here. Driving to the basket. Works for 3. Diallo outside. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Quickly. And a missed layup. The Pistons on offense. It's an 18-point lead. Ivy's shot is off. Now here's Quickly. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Down low. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Nifty move. And that one drops for him. Fournier's got his second basket of the game.
And Fournier trying to score inside, showing off a little bit of his touch.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Pistons keep it alive. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Top it inside. Banked it in off the glass.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
Here's Ivy. Give him 8. To the paint. Fast break, New York. There's a screen by Toppin. To the inside. Stolen by Burks. Here's Diallo. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Ivy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Pistons making a switch here. Both good from the line that time.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Quickly outside. Clock at 6. Left side Reddish. Over Bogdanovich. Reddish misses. Here's Ivy. He's got 10. Pass to Burks. Pulls it from the top of the key. And yep, it's good. Burks has got 10 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
On the wing quickly. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Reddish. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
.141 left in the third quarter. Pass to Duran. And here's Burks. Fournier covering. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. A minute and a half left in the third. Quickly outside. Outside Reddish. For 3. Drops in the 3. Reddish has got 5 points in the quarter.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Here's Ivy. 10 points for him. Here's Burks. Oh, Robinson with a block. They recover it. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, nice shot by Ivy.
Hot off the pass. Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Quickly. On the wing, Fournier. Back to Quickly. Pass to Reddish. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. The shot by Fournier, no good. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ivy. He's got 13. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And he's all alone. Here's Livers. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Hayes. Pass to Diallo. And here's Hayes. Bogdanovich on the wing. Three-pointer. And Toppin pulls it down.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Hayes with it. Throws it up high. Randall with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Toppin's shot is off. And so it's Detroit with it. 22 was their biggest lead. Outside Bogdanovich. Gets the 3-ball to go.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pass to Barrett. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best of their game.
And here we go. The Pistons running again. Bogdanovich from long range. Randall pulls down the board. Outside Barrett. Looking to get back on track. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up. Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he drops it first.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Pass to Bay. Here's Ivy. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Fires for 3. Randall pulls down the board. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Fade away. The kick out to Brunson. The 3. And again, the Knicks missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's Burks. Again, the miss by the Pistons. New York with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside Brunson. No good with the triple. Cunningham outside. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, BA, this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Here's Rose. Pass to Barrett. Robinson with it. The rebound by Stewart. Cunningham outside. Now Stewart. Here's Ivy. Back to Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Trying to get back on track. Good D by Rose.
And it's rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
The kick out to Brunson. Back to Rose. Fires from deep. And the Knicks, another three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Ivy. Here's Bay. No good with a layup. And the Knicks with possession. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Rose with it. The kick out to Brunson. And the Knicks, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Burks. Back to Cunningham. Now here's Bay. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And the Pistons lead by 15.
Yeah, Bay likes to get to that corner, get his feet set. He's ready to knock down 3 balls.
Outside Brunson. Back to Rose. Inside. Pass to Barrett. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Detroit calls timeout.
That'll be a Pistons timeout.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Dwayne Casey had some advice for his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Stewart. To the middle. Here's Bay. And here's Cunningham outside. No good that time. And New York the other way now. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul. And another inductee into the 2022 Hall of Fame, All-Star Tim Hardaway. Brent, you were a teammate of his for a little while. Any recollections?
BA, if I go back to Tim Hardaway, I don't think about my time in Miami, which was a cup of coffee for me. I go back to my college days, and I had the chance to go home to the Bay Area and be in Oakland in the summertime. And Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, and one Tim Hardaway, Hall of Famer, invited me into that gym to work out in the summer. So you talk about a genuine thrill to be on the summer floor with Run TMC. What a treat.
Here's Brunson.
Man, the defender really went after him.
No good on the free throw.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's the three. The Knicks pull it in.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside, and gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Now Burks. Cunningham outside. Picked by Stewart. Back to Burks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He hits the second from the line. And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Here's Rose. Pass to Randall. Outside Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. And Stewart over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. Shot clock at 2. It's Barrett on the wing. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Cunningham outside. Bogdanovich from long range. No luck on that one. And New York will come the other way. Outside Brunson. Rose outside. Pass to Randall. From outside the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Cunningham with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. Here's Burks. Now Stewart. Back to Burks. Here's Cunningham. And that one hits the back iron. And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 11. Rose outside. Pass to Randall. Now Rose. Stewart defends. Fires from the corner. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
When the jumper is falling for Rose, there's not much you can do defensively.
On the wing, Burks. Bogdanovich with it. And here's Cunningham outside. Hits a three-pointer.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Rose with it. .116 left in the game. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Randall. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Next substitution, Emmanuel.
1:05 left in the fourth.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Pistons.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And stolen by Bay. Pass to Cunningham. Bogdanovich from long range is rebounded by Barrett. And here are the Knicks now. Outside Robinson. And here is Barrett. And the Knicks miss again.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Stewart with it. Bay left side. 6 to shoot. Offline with a 3. To the left wing. Launches it. The shot that time not on target. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a
I'm on a here. Don't want to play the one time, baby. All right, babe. So what's the point of me staying out here? All right. Same watching TV. Only thing different. So if I get bored,
I know. Tell you. Nah, I know I don't have to. Nah. Boom. Because if I was in the room 24 hours. Okay.